The pre-closing orientation occurs just prior to the actual closing of the home. Now that the home is complete, this is our opportunity to present to the homeowners their new home and provide them the information they need in order to operate and care for their home. This is a very exciting event for both the homeowner and our customer relations manager, who takes a great deal of pride in what the Pulte team has accomplished.
Mr. and Mrs. Lee, this is the day we've both been waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the floor plan you picked out, it's beautiful. All right, it's my favorite. So I'm excited. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Todd, I can't begin to tell you how excited we are.
I know you can't wait to see every detail of your new home, and we'll do just that today. However, I have something very important I need to say before we begin. First, a home's like a new car. It has the heating and air conditioning system, electrical system, water system, many other components just like a new car. Before you can go and drive and enjoy that new car, you have to know how to operate those systems. Your home's no different. Showing you how to operate your new home is one of my primary objectives today. Secondly, new car comes with a warranty. So does your home. And we'll need to discuss that today as well. And last but not least, if you don't take proper care of your new car, it'll fail. So will your home. That's why it's critical for me to discuss those items in your home, which will require routine maintenance. So I think you'd agree this pre-closing orientation is a very important event. Mr. and Mrs. Lee, I take a great deal of pride in presenting you your new home and the information I've just discussed. I need your cooperation in allowing me to do just that. Is that agreeable?
Todd, we understand and agree that those things need to be talked about and that they're important. But we also need to see how well of a job you have done in building our new home.
Mr. Lee, I'm sure you'll be delighted with the quality of your new home. We certainly are. In fact, during the orientation, if you see anything that doesn't meet your standards, please point it out to me and we'll correct the item before you close on your home. It's a promise.
Todd begins the orientation by explaining the Pulte Home Protection Plan, the Home Care Guide, and many other important items such as who to contact when normal or emergency service is required in their home. After the paperwork is completed, it's now time to show off their new home, discussing every detail of its operation and care, and answering any questions the homeowner might have. Nothing is overlooked. It's obvious these homeowners are delighted with their new home and are anxious to move in.
This is about getting paid. This is the part that defines what you do and all the work that you've done so far. For months now, you've been building the house, you've been building the relationship. We set the right expectations when we sold the house. We built an incredible house with construction. And now it's your turn to make sure that you capture all of that and you wow the homeowners. So I want you to think about, of course, you have to go through the technical aspects of the home. You know, just like Todd said when he talked about, you know, the automobile, you got to kind of understand what it's all about before you get in and just drive it. And you've got to understand the warranty because your home comes with a warranty just like your car does. Of course, you have to go through all of those things. And you've got to walk them through the house and you got to talk to them about some of the selections that they made, how great are they, how great does it look, and keep reinforcing that it's their home and that they should be excited about it. Most of the people that do really successful pre-closing orientations, their excitement matches or exceeds that of the homeowners that are coming in. And you'll notice, the more excited you are about the house, the more excited the homeowners will be. So I know you're doing 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 of these a month. I know sometimes it probably gets difficult to get excited about it every time, but you know, get yourself in the mindset of the homeowner. This is their home, and you have one opportunity to introduce it to them in its final stage, and this is it right here. So you have to make sure that you get paid. You have to have a clear understanding that, yeah, there may be things that they find throughout the course of the house. The house was built by 1,000 hands, so if they find something that's cosmetically wrong somewhere, there's a scratch or a nick, you know, own up to it, say no problem, we'll get it fixed, we'll take care of it in the next 24 hours. That's going to happen. It's not going to be perfect all the time. Although I got to tell you, I love when we have a pre-closing orientation and it goes 100% perfect. And if you have those, you should celebrate them. The celebration piece, and this is what I really want to dig into here. This is about you, and this is about you celebrating these folks moving into their new home. When I talk about getting paid, you know, customer relations as a whole gets paid off of repeat and referral business, right? Last year it was somewhere around $5.8 billion in repeat and referral business. That's generated off of a team in a community, and I'm not just talking about customer relations, a team in a community that does such an outstanding job that our homeowners tell other people to buy from us. And then after 6 years or so when they've lived in our homes, they come back and they buy another Pulte home. That's the point of all of this. You need to capture this in the pre-closing orientation because this is where it's at. So when we talk about repeat and referral business, we talk about driving the relationship. This is your best opportunity to do that because they're going to go to work the next day or on Monday and they're going to talk about the experience that they had with you. Remember, it's not just about the house. It's a home on a lot in a community, which should pretty much tell you it's about the overall experience. If you're not driving an extraordinary experience and you're not making this part of it personal, then you're missing a huge opportunity to do so. Don't miss out on that. There are a number of things that we're going to talk about or that the clips are going to show about the pre-closing orientation where homeowners bring up different things that are wrong, just like before. You don't have to be an expert in everything. There are people that you can call and people that you can talk to. Just make sure that you orchestrate the pre-closing orientation to absolutely 100% wow the homeowners that are walking in. Don't miss that. That's all about you right there.